And welcome to Henry and Josh's unboxing show. I'm Henry Higgins.
And I'm Josh Higgins.
And over the last couple of weeks, we've had quite a bit of a spending spree on various collectibles. Before we get to that, however, I would like to draw your attention to the Harley Quinn heart-shaped box displays that we did last week. They're now on the shelves, taking pride of place alongside a few of the other Harleys. Now they're taking pride of place in the background there, just to show you some of the things that we have purchased over the last couple of weeks. We have this bombshell Batwoman that we've been trying to get for a while.
Yeah.
We got it at a good price from where was it? Amazon. We also got this from Amazon as well, which is a Rock Candy DC Bombshell Batwoman, which we've also had an eye on for a while. Regular viewers will know that we do like the Rock Candy figures. We also have a few of the Suicide Squad figures. One of the first videos we did was the Suicide Squad Build-A-Figure.
Yeah.
We now have these two, which actually complete the set.
Yeah.
From what I understand, they never actually did a figure for Slipknot, because he was the patsy to show that the Suicide Squad collars were real. But we've got these now, so the whole squad can go together. You know, just pop them down there. We also had a trip to Manchester. So do you want to tell the fine folk where we got this?
So you got this from the Disney shop.
We did. And who's in it? Do you want to run through who's in it?
So, if I can see who's in there, we've got Captain America and Iron Man at the front. We have not Fat Thor, just normal Thor on the left. Black Widow on the front right. We also have Hulk with, I don't know if you can see, but there is a tiny Ant-Man on his shoulder.
I literally just noticed that when we were looking at it. I didn't see that when we were buying it the first time. There's
a Hawkeye behind Black Widow, Nebula's behind Hawkeye, Thanos is in the back, and the actual War Machine in the back there.
It is. So that's an Avengers for Endgame. You can tell it's Endgame by the weapon that Thanos is holding, and Hawkeye's in his Ronin gear. So we purchased that, and that was all we were going to get, wasn't it? Now that was £26 for all of that. I do believe that's a really good set. But we also found this as we were walking out, and this also is £26. And what it is from Spider-Man Far From Home. So you've got the Molten Man and the Hydro Man elementals, Mysterio doing his thing, MJ with mace, Night Monkey, Spider-Man, and then another little Spider-Man outfit there, which appears to be the one he made for himself towards the end of the movie. So this one doesn't have as many figures as the Infinity War Endgame one, but then obviously didn't have as many characters.
Nope.
But that was another really good purchase, so we probably will unbox these two at some point. And as you can see here, we have 6 Ghostbusters figures, and they are part of a build. Well, it's not a build-a-figure, but it's a build-a-diorama.
Yeah.
And they all come with a piece to build the rooftop scene from the end of the first Ghostbusters movie. And we managed to get another 2 figures. So we're up to 8 now. We need to get 15. But we're now up to 8. We have Dana Barrett after she was possessed. And we have Janine Meltz, sarcasm personified. And they all come with a diorama piece. They came out in sets of 3. There's 15 in the whole thing, but they came out in like 5 series with 3 figures each. So the Dana Barrett figure here comes with a Egon Spengler and a Peter Venkman figure. They were part of the same group. And Janine comes with a Quentin Ray and a Slimer figure. Now these are actually They're not hard to get a hold of, but they're hard to get a hold of at a decent price. The cheapest Slimer I've seen online now is £68, which is quite steep. Some of them are going for £25 to £30, which is respectable. These two were £5 and £8 from Amazon. So these are actually quite a steal. And I was a little worried that when they were coming through that they weren't actually going to have the diorama pieces, but they do. So we're now up to 8 figures on that. And so that leaves us how many? 7. We need to get another 7. So we do need to get Peter and Egon. We need to get Quentin Time Ray and Slimer. Trying to think who else we need to get. I think there's another couple of the variants of the Ghostbusters. There's definitely a slimed Peter Venkman that we need to get. But apart from that, that's a really good thing there. And if you have a look, if you can, we'll zoom in, on the back of the Janine Meltz one, you can actually see the diorama that we're going to get. It's there. And essentially that's what we're going to hopefully get. So we're not going to unbox any of these until we have all 15 and we can put the diorama together. We probably won't do that as an unboxing video because it's 15, it'll take too long. But what we'll do is we'll unbox them, and then when we've got them unboxed, we'll do a video of us putting the diorama together.
Yeah.
Okay, and we'll see how that goes. We'll pop these down there for now because it is now time for the main event.
Oh, huge box!
This is a big brown box. Now the interesting thing with this is, this came from Loot Vault, and they're like, it's from Loot Crate. Loot Vault is, once they've sent the Loot Crates out and such, like they may have some surplus stock, and when they have this surplus stock, they put it into the Loot Vault. And the Loot Vault is essentially where you can procure the items on the cheap. So they might be like a themed box, but you can buy the items individually at this point. Loot Crate went into a Chapter 11 bankruptcy in America. So the Loot Vault had to get rid of all their stock. They had a sale on that was 80% off, which is a hell of a sale. They've actually been bought out now. The assets were purchased from the bankruptcy, so it's trading again under the Loot Company. So they've started up the Loot Crate again, but the Loot Vault itself hasn't picked up yet. Interestingly, the company that owns it now is also the company that owns NECA, who make fantastic figures. So hopefully the Loot Crate and the Loot Vaults will feature a lot more NECA stuff. Now, in here is items that were worth just over $100. I got for just over 20. However, because it was so cheap, I was just throwing things left, right and centre into the basket. So at this point in time, and I made sure, I don't know what's in here. I can't remember what's in here. And I haven't looked at the order online, just to keep it mystified for myself. Josh literally has no idea what's in here. So let us, along with him, find out what came from the vault.
So, first item here is a Westworld figure, or figures, I think.
Oh, that's like the little diorama we got for Strange Things. It's in the lounge.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's crack this open. Let's have a look, see what we've got here. 17 plus. Adult collectible, not a toy. Collectibles are not toys. Okay, so looking at it here now, Westworld is a show that I've always wanted to watch but never have. Got round to it. And it's a little diorama piece with 2 figures from the show. One on a wibbly wobbly chair there. Now, I don't know any of the characters. As I say, I've been meaning to watch the show but never have. So if anyone actually knows who these people are, please leave a comment below. But it's a nice little display there. I don't know where the hell he goes. seems to be about right, doesn't it? So there you go. That's the little display there. It's a nice little open door, so that actually gives it some sense of depth. You could have a figure behind the door there to give it a little bit of depth as well. That's an interesting little piece, that. I do like that.
So the next item, looking at the box, looks very similar, and it's another diorama.
It is. Who is it this time?
Evil Dead.
Evil Dead 2. You can see there, they're obviously done in a caricature style as well. Okay, so we piece this one together, similar to we did the last one, yeah. They're very easy to put together, actually.
Got a few sticks.
These come in at around B because of the aforementioned bankruptcy. Now, this goes in there because obviously it's chasing after our hero, Ash. It goes there and is being grabbed in the arse for the looks of things. And that goes there. So there you go, there's Ash being grabbed by an evil deadite. Well, they're all evil, I just say deadite. In his cabin in the woods with his chainsaw hand and his boomstick. So that is another nice little diorama I'm quite happy with. So we now get 3 of those. That's pretty cool. There's 2 other things in here, isn't there?
And these ones are much bigger boxes, as you can see. Doesn't actually say what's in there, apart from this little
looks like there's a code.
WWE.
It's a WWE logo. It says WWE Slam Crate. Well, so this is possibly actually a crate, because they do that as well. They have, if there's actually full crates unsold, they'll put them on. These normally go about $40. I think I got this for like $8, maybe even less. So it says WWE Slam Crate, powered by Loot Crate on it. WWE, so what are we expecting in here then? T-shirt, figure,
poster,
cup.
Yeah.
Okay. So you can see there, nice little quote on the box there, which is the end of his infamous Austin 316 King of the Ring 96 promo, where he was saying about how they're all on the list. So we do have a t-shirt, which was expected, and it is, who is that?
It's a Finn Balor t-shirt.
It's King Balor, isn't it? It's a Finn Balor t-shirt. Oh, it says on the back. Right, so there's a Finn Balor t-shirt there. It's back in NXT. Right, it's a bit big for you, so I think I'll have that. It's a microphone cup set. So is it a cup with a microphone, or is it a cup with a microphone on it, Joshua?
Well, I guess we'll find out.
What are you going for?
I'm going for a cup with a microphone on it.
Just on it, yeah?
Yeah.
Now there's 2 designs that I can see here. One is Enzo's microphone, so it gives you an idea of how old the crate is. And it's a massive pint. Oh, it's actually both.
Oh.
There you go. So we take it out of the bubble wrap. Plastic. So it's 2 big plastic pint cups, for the looks of things, with Enzo and a standard microphone. And we can see them there as well. Same on the side cam. Yeah. Nice big plastic cups. Which, to be fair, we actually need big plastic cups, don't we? We don't have any. We have 1 pint glass.
Yeah.
Okay. We have a book, Masters of the Mic. Oh, look at that. So, essentially, it is a book with various quotes and other things. So that could be an interesting little read. Be a good read for you, actually, more. I think, because I obviously like to read all that because I'm a really old man now. So this is Look, Create Masters of the Might. Oh, so this is what's in the box, really. Outside the ring with Alexa Bliss, we have a Universal Championship pin, pin badge. And that's that one empty. So we have a nice little figure here of the rattlesnake. Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Which, a little fact, I actually do have this figure in my house.
You do actually, yeah. I think you got it for your birthday or Christmas, didn't you? You shouldn't have it though, because 17 and older only, not a toy.
Which is why I put it on display.
So it comes with the corner of a ring here that looks nice. No articulation. Actually, I lie. His knees have articulation here. No articulation on the shoulders or anything else, though. So it's interesting that his lower body has articulation, and his head does, but his arms don't. I don't want to pull them too hard in case you break them. We also have here, interestingly, ring ropes and a turnbuckle. That way. Okay, so that goes there. That would be the ring ropes, yeah?
So, from what I'm thinking is, because this only looks like a corner of a ring, there might be a 4-figure set to build a ring.
I think there might be, dude. So if we do this, that's the ring ropes. And then Austin can stand there and give us a hell yeah. So it's quite a deep. Obviously, it's again with a lot of these things, it's a caricature, but that's fine. With something like this, you would expect it to be a caricature. And there's a nice figure there. We've got some nice detail on the vest. We'll pop that on the turntable to get some footage of that, I think. But yeah, that's a nice little figure as well. So he can go over the top rope, eliminated from the Royal Rumble. He can sit there. And hopefully he doesn't fall down.
Now, the next thing is another slam cream.
Interesting. I know I'm saying interesting even though I got it, but like I said, I forgot. Now what's interesting here is it's a different shape to the previous one, which was a smaller, higher box. So is there no figure in this one? I've got a cut from it. Let's have a look.
Oh.
Okay, so what do we have this time?
So we have
another T-shirt. Who's on this one?
It looks like to be a Sasha Banks T-shirt.
It is a Sasha Banks T-shirt. Legit boss. NXT colours. Because NXT is the best. We have another championship pin. Oh, this is a stables crate. So that explains that. It's the NWO belt. The WCW belt with the NWO there. You can hold that. What is this? It's socks. It's Bray Wyatt socks. Follow the buzzards. Look at the size of them socks, man. They are huge socks. Big feet people. We also have, what is this? What does it look like, Josh?
It looks like another T-shirt.
It's definitely not. Do you know what I think it is?
Do you think it is?
I think it's a foam finger.
Ah. And it's a new day.
It is a foam finger. Now, back in the day, not the new day, but back in the day, foam fingers were everywhere. So you'd have your foam finger, and put hand in it. And that's a unicorn for me. Well, like the New Day. These were huge back in the day. Like the late 80s into the early 90s. Merchandise. You get foam nightsticks for the big boss man. You would get foam 2x4s for Duggan, foam crowns, foam arms. Love their foam. Now we also have a book. I'm assuming it's going to be similar to the last one that had quotes. This will be things on stables, and it is. There's the shield there, knocking Austin down. Quick flick through. Loads of different stables here, so that'd be another little thing for you to have a good read at, Joshua. You enjoyed that one. And we also have this, which is what's in the crate, plus an interview with Sanity. So again, we're getting an idea of the timeline of this, and a really cool black and white poster of the Shield. I think your mum would like that. She likes being in those. And we also have another collectible figure, this time of
Triple H.
It's all about the game.
And how you play it.
It's all about the game. Under the little sledgehammer. You see that here. The little sledgehammer there. Which goes in his hand. Now he does have articulation in his arms. So that makes me wonder, maybe Austin does have articulation in his arms?
It does look like he does.
So he's got his sledgehammer above his head because he's the game. Arg. Pop that there. What's this? He comes with a circle thing that Steve Austin didn't come with, so I wonder what that's for. Because this is obviously...
I'd say it's for in the middle of the ring to make these go together.
We'll take Steve Austin off that just now, because that obviously goes like that, yeah? So we can pop that in there. It goes underneath, doesn't it? So that gives a good bit of stability there. So I wonder if he's the only one that comes with that piece then. And if so, who's the other two? Who are we thinking?
I don't know, because if it's...
Undertaker and Rock would be good shouts, I think.
Because that obviously is Triple H from a while ago. It isn't like current Triple H.
Oh yeah, it's...
Like,
well, it was the Stables version of Triple H, wasn't it?
yeah, so...
Pop him there, he's like, oh, I am the game. And then we can pop Austin behind them like that. That's actually pretty cool, because you know what that is? That's the two-man power trip. You're not familiar with the two-man power trip, are you?
No.
It was a faction in 2001 where Austin had turned heel and joined with Vince at the end of WrestleMania 17. And they did a bit, and they did an angle where Triple H was miffed about it, and Austin and Vince were on like a tear, and Rock got involved in it. Then they had a cage match where it was Rock and Austin, I want to say, and Triple H busted him badly, and then revealed that it was all a ruse, and him and Austin were actually in cahoots. It's like favourite word at the time, cahoots. And they became the two-man power trip, where obviously there were two main event guys teaming up. So at one point they did have the tag titles, the WWE Championship and the Intercontinental Championship. It was derailed due to Triple H tearing his quad. The reason that period he tore his quad. But for a period of time, about 3-4 months, it was immense. It helped bring Chris Jericho and Chris Benoit to the main event level scene. Had a good feud with the Hardys, including Lita getting absolutely hammered with chairs by Steve Austin. It was quite brutal. But yeah, it was a short-lived fiction, so that can actually be a visual representation of the two-man power trip. And that, as they say, is that. So, Josh, why don't you give us your thoughts on the items we've unboxed today?
So, going from the order that we got everything, I really do like both of these dioramas. As I said, we do have one of these, Stranger Things, one of these in the lounge as well. We are big fans of these type of figures.
The style, yeah. Interesting style. That's not kind of... So yeah, you're a fan of the dioramas, yeah? Next, what about these two?
I really do like these figures because I'm a fan of WWE, so I do like the type of stuff, and it'll be interesting to see if we can get a hold of the other two figures from the set.
Definitely have a look into it, yeah. See what they are. We'll have a look online. We'll see what the other two figures are. I've got to imagine it's going to be Undertaker and Rock.
Yeah.
For the era they're going for, and the big names, obviously the bigger name stars. Yeah, it would be good to get the other two pieces of the ring to make a nice little actual display of that. What about the badges? We don't need no stinking badges.
These are very nice. I like how you have a very recent one and quite an old one as well.
Yeah, it's a nice little display badges. I mean, if you can get like a cork board or something, place them in, you can do really well. And the t-shirts?
I am a fan of the t-shirts. I can't wear them, but if they're the right size, then I'd definitely be wearing them a lot because they are very simple but very good designs.
The ball. Yeah, I mean they won't fit you because obviously they've come in for my size. Actually, they're in this 3XL. That's insane. This one's a 2XL. That'll drown me. But yeah, happy with that. Especially as like, see, all of this would have cost over $100 when we got it for just over 20. So it's pretty cool. We will look at getting more of these dioramas because see, we now have Stranger Things, Westworld, and Evil Dead. We'll definitely look at getting these other two. I mean, it's possible there's more sets than just these ones. So it's possible like this was maybe a set one and it built a ring, but then there's other sets with more modern wrestlers, so they also have a ring as well, but maybe it won't be the same style of ring. So we'll have a look into them. But they're pretty sweet also. So all in all, a good haul, especially for the price. Keep an eye on Loot Crate, or the Loot Company as it's called now, because the vault is actually closed for the moment, but that's possibly simply because they get rid of everything that was in it during the bankruptcy. And with the new company taking over, they're obviously starting again. So the vault itself may be closed for a while, but hopefully it will reopen with new stock. That'll be an exciting time. But thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much for taking the time out of your day to spend it with us. We will see you again with another unboxing video. You've obviously seen we've got plenty of things to go through, and there's still more stuff coming with Christmas coming up. We will be doing another competition leading into Christmas to give away some items. Haven't decided what yet, so stay tuned for that. But I've been Henry Higgins.
And I've been Josh Higgins. So thank you very much for watching. Please like and share the video. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on any other videos. And we'll see you all next time.
Goodbye.
And that's the bottom line. Because Stone Cold said S.